So in this video, we are going to learn how to automate personalized cold emails with AI agent. So if you're also tired of generating personalized emails for your leads manually and sending them, then this AI agent is a savior. Now this AI agent will first capture the details of the new lead which we are adding in our Google spreadsheet. And then this AI agent will send the details of the lead to OpenAI, and using OpenAI, we are going to generate the email, personalized email for our leads. Then after that, after generating the email, this AI agent will send the same email to our leads from our Gmail account as well. Now, if you want to learn how you can build this AI agent all by yourself, for that, let me just take you to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Google spreadsheet in which I'm entering the details of the lead to whom I want to send the cold emails. Now here in this video, we built an AI agent using which whenever we enter the details of the lead like their name, email, their company name, industry, position, their recent achievement, some pain points and some interest over here after doing a proper research and select the status as send email, this AI agent will automatically pick up all the details over here from the Google Sheet of that particular lead and send it to OpenAI or to ChatGPT. And using OpenAI, we are going to generate a personalized cold email for this particular lead. And from our Gmail account, we are going to send this kind of email to them as well. Now to do this, now to create this kind of AI agent, we have connected all of these applications using Pabbly Connect. And to get started with Pabbly Connect, just go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And here you can see that we have reached to Pabbly Connect's landing page. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up free. Now, if you're new to Pabbly, by clicking on this sign up free button, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you're an existing Pabbly user, just click on sign in. After signing in, you will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. And here we just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. And as we click on access now, we will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. After reaching to this dashboard, we have to create a workflow for our AI agent. For that, just click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name my workflow as AI agent for cold emails. You can give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of your Pabbly account in which you want to set up this workflow and click on create. And as you click on create, here you can see that a workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this workflow, this AI agent works on. Where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with the trigger step. Now the idea here is first we have to connect our Google spreadsheet in which we are entering the details of our lead with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step. For that, here in our trigger step in choose app, we will search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets in trigger event from the drop down, select the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. After selecting this trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now we just have to add this webhook URL in our Google spreadsheet. And for that, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and then just go to your Google spreadsheet. After coming to a Google Sheet, just go to Extensions, Add-ons and click on Get Add-ons. And as you click on Get Add-ons, we will reach to Google Workspace Marketplace. Here in Search app, we have to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And here you can see that Pabbly Connect Webhooks, this add-on is already installed in my Google Sheets. You just have to install this same add-on into your own Google Sheets account. And after installing it, just refresh your Google Sheets once. This is a very important step. After refreshing our Google Sheets, once again we'll go to extensions and here you can see Pabbly Connect Webhooks. This add-on can be seen over here. Just hover on it and click on Initial Setup. And as you click on Initial Setup, this pop-up box will appear in front of us. Here in this dialog box, it is asking us selected sheet, webhook URL and trigger column. Now here in selected sheet, by default it has selected sheet 1 because in this Google spreadsheet, we have only one sheet as sheet 1. And we have to select the spreadsheet from which we want to send the new row of data to Pabbly Connect, the details of the lead to Pabbly Connect, to the AI agent. So we have selected sheet 1 over here. Then here in the field of webhook URL, as you can guess, we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. So from the trigger step of our workflow, we will just copy the webhook URL from here and paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, it is asking us for the trigger column. Now you must be thinking, what is this trigger column? So trigger column is basically the last data entry column of our Google Sheet in which any of our data exists. So here you can see that according to this spreadsheet, column J is going to be my trigger column because it is the last column in which we will be entering any data. So we are going to enter column J as the trigger column. So we'll just go to the initial setup window. I'll just paste the exact same webhook URL and enter column J as a trigger column. After entering these details, just click on this send test button. And as you click on send test, here you can see that it is showing us the test data is sent successfully. This means the data of the very first row after headers, the data of row number 2 is now successfully sent to Pabbly Connect, to this webhook URL. So we'll just come to our Pabbly Connect workflow, and yes, here you can see that in the trigger step, we have received the response. And in this response, you can see the details of the same lead which we had in row number 2. Here you can see we have the same status as sent email over here. We'll scroll down. Here you can see we have the same recent achievement, same position, same pinpoint of the lead which we have added in our Google spreadsheet. Then we have the same name, same interest, industry, first name, email, and company as well. So this means the step 1 of building the AI agent is completed. We have connected this Google spreadsheet with our Pabbly Connect workflow in the trigger step. Now just go back to Google Sheets, just click on this submit button, and as we click on submit, it is showing us the setup configured is successful. Then just close this window, once again go to extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and this time we have to select this option of send on event. By selecting send on event, we are telling this Google Sheet, we are telling this add-on that whenever a new row of data is added in this Google spreadsheet and the status is selected, then immediately, instantly send that data to Pabbly Connect. After that, after completing the first step, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we are going to send all of these details of this lead over here to whom we want to send the cold email to OpenAI. And using OpenAI, we are going to generate a personalized email with subject line for this particular lead. So we will just scroll down, come to this action step, and here in choose app, we will search for OpenAI. Just select it. After selecting OpenAI, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as ChatGPT Structured AI Output. Now, we are using this particular action event because we want a separate response for the subject line of the email and the email body as well. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API key of our OpenAI account. Now you must be thinking how you can get this API key. To get it, just go to your OpenAI account and from here, go to just dashboard. After coming to dashboard, from the left sidebar, go to this API key section and click on this create new secret key button. I'll just give my API key a name. So let's say I'll name it as AI agent for cold emails. You can give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the project of your OpenAI account for which you are generating the API key and select the permission as all. And click on this Create Secret Key button. As we click on Create Secret Key, the API key will be generated. Just copy the API key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after pasting the API key, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, here you can see that our OpenAI account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us to select the AI model. So in this dropdown, here you can see a list of different models using which we can get the structured output. Out of all of this, you can select any model as per your choice. Let's see, I will be using GPT-4o Mini as the model to generate the personalized cold email to be sent to my lead. After selecting the model, it is asking us for the roles. And here in roles, in this dropdown, we have three options: user, system, and assistant. So here, according to which particular role you want to send the prompt to OpenAI, you have to select that. But here in the help text, it is clearly mentioned that we can just turn this mapping button on and enter multiple roles over here. So let's say I want to basically enter multiple roles. I want to enter a system role and a user role as well, because I want to give a layered prompt to OpenAI. In the system role, I'm going to enter the prompt that how I want OpenAI or ChatGPT to work. And in user prompt, I will be entering the details of the lead for whom we want to generate the personalized cold email. So I want to give the prompt to OpenAI in these layers. And to basically give this prompt in these layers over here, here in role, we have turned this mapping button on. And after that, we have to just enter the roles which we want to add separated by comma. Right now, I'm just adding two roles over here, but if you want, you can add multiple roles. And as we add these roles over here, you can see that different fields for each and every role is added. So here we have added two roles, system, comma, user. So here we have added two fields over here. The first is content system, where we are going to enter the system prompt. And the second role is content user, where we are going to enter the user prompt which we want to send to OpenAI. So I have already created some prompts. Let me just enter those prompts over here. Okay, so I have entered the prompt over here. Here in system prompt, I have basically provided that what is my background over here, what I do. Like for example, I have written that you are an expert email copywriter for a digital marketing agency called XYZ Marketers. Our agency specializes in SEO optimization, conversion rate optimization, and paid media campaign. So basically, I have provided a background that what my company is, what my business is, and from which perspective we want OpenAI to write the cold email. Then after that, we have added some more details and also added the guideline that what kind of email we are expecting from OpenAI. After entering the system prompt, here in user prompt, we will be entering the details of the lead on with the basis of which the email personalization will be done by OpenAI. So I've entered some prompt over here, and we here in front of name, email, company, we are going to mention all of these details. Now, all the details of the lead we have entered in our Google spreadsheet, and we have received the Google Sheet response in our Pabbly Connect workflow in the trigger step. So here from the trigger step responses of Google Sheet, one by one, we have to add all of these details of the lead in this OpenAI action step into this user prompt field. And to add these details, to add the trigger step responses into action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of content user, and here in front of name, we want to add the name of the lead. So here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Google Sheets in the trigger step. So here from the Google Sheet responses, we will select the response of the first name of the lead and it will be mapped. Then we will just add a space and select and map the last name as well. Similarly, we are going to map the email address from the dropdown as well, and one by one, we are going to map all the details over here. So like here you can see we are going to map company over here. So let's map the response of the company name. So from the dropdown from Google Sheet responses, select the name of the company. Here it is, map it. Then here from the dropdown, we are going to map the response of industry. Then let's map the position as well. Then we are going to map the response of recent achievement. Then let's map the pain point they might be facing. Here it is. And at last, the interest as well. So here, all the details which we have extracted after doing the proper research on our leads, we are sharing all of these details to OpenAI using this AI agent to create personalized cold email. After entering the system prompt and user prompt as per your choice, here in the next field, it is asking us response format, that in which particular format we want the response from OpenAI. Now, usually if we keep it blank, we get a text response, a single text response of subject line and email body. But we want to get separate responses for the subject line and for the email body, so that we can send the same details to Gmail and send the email in the next step using our Gmail action. Now, to get the separate response for the email subject line and email body, we have to receive the response according to a JSON format. And here in response format, we have to basically mention that as well. So here in the response format, you can see in the help text below, you can see this tag over here. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. And here we are mentioning that we want the response type to be a JSON schema. So we want the response. We are telling OpenAI that we want to get the response of cold email and subject line as a JSON schema. Also here in JSON schema as well, we have to mention that what should be the JSON schema, what should be the JSON structure or JSON object according to which we want the response. So here what we have to do, we have to enter a JSON schema, a JSON format over here, that in which particular format we want the response from OpenAI. Now you must be thinking, what is this JSON schema? How you can generate the JSON schema? So let me tell you, if you don't know anything about JSON, then too you can just generate the JSON schema of your choice and add it over here. For that, OpenAI has already created a tool. Just go to your OpenAI account and then go to this docs section. After coming to docs, from the left sidebar, go to this structured output, and under structured output, you can see this generate button. Here, just click on this generate button, and here you have to describe that what are the details you want to receive from OpenAI. So let's say I want the details like get email subject line and email body in response. So I'm just mentioning that I want to get the email subject line and email body in response, and click on this create button. As we click on create here, you can see that within seconds, the JSON schema is generated over here. We just have to copy this exact same JSON schema from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here in front of JSON schema. So here what we have done, we have given a response format to OpenAI, to ChatGPT, telling it that we want the response in JSON schema, in JSON format, and this is the JSON schema. This is the JSON body or JSON format in which we want the response to be. After entering the response format and the prompt with the details of the lead, we will just scroll down, and here in the next field, it is asking us for the user. So whether if we want to create or enter a unique identifier, and using this unique identifier, OpenAI will remember the previous conversation which we had with this particular user. So here in this way, by entering a unique identifier, you can create a complete log or complete chat or the conversation of a particular user in your OpenAI account. But right now, I don't want to give any kind of unique identifier to create a conversation log. So that's why we can just keep it blank. Then it is asking us max tokens, sampling type, sampling values, presence penalty, frequency penalty, stop sequence, and number of chat completion. So on the basis of what kind of response and what should be the quality of the email, quality of the response from OpenAI, you have to enter these details over here. Let's see how repetitive or how creative you want your emails to be, your response to be from OpenAI. You have to enter the values according to that. Right now, I'm just ignoring all of these fields and we're just going with the default values over here. And then just click on this save and send test request button. And as you click on save and send test request, here you can see that within few seconds, we are going to receive the response. And yes, here you can see that the response is received. In this response, we have received the response of subject line and email body. We have received two separate responses as we have mentioned in the JSON schema. In the JSON schema over here, we asked for two fields, the subject line and the email body. And both of the fields were required over here. After that, here you can see that in front of subject line, it has given us a subject line over here for the cold email. Congrats on your 15% conversion boost, text start. So here this is the subject line, and then here in email body, it has basically create a compelling cold email to be sent to this particular lead whose details we have added in our Google spreadsheet. So this is the body of the cold email which was given by OpenAI. Now, on the basis of the responses you are getting, you can just tweak or make some changes in your prompt over here or in temperature sampling and presence penalty values as well. But right now, I'm just satisfied with the response received over here. Now, after generating a personalized cold email using OpenAI in this AI agent, what we want this AI agent to send the same email to the person as well, to this lead as well, from our Gmail account. For that, just scroll down, click on this Add Action Step button, and here in Choose App, I will search for Gmail and select it. After selecting Gmail, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Send Email version 2. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our Gmail account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Connect with Gmail button. Then after that, we just have to select our Gmail account from which we want to send the emails. Then just scroll down and click on Allow. And as we click on Allow, we will see our Gmail account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us for the recipient email address. That what is the email address of the person to whom we want to send the cold email. So we have entered the email address of the lead in our Google spreadsheet. So as you can guess from the Google Sheet responses, we are going to map the response of email. Just click on this field, and in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses of previous two steps. Out of all of these responses from the Google Sheet, we are just going to select the response of email and map it over here. Then if you want to add some email addresses in CC or BCC, you can enter those email addresses. You can enter multiple email addresses separated by comma. Right now, I just don't want to add anyone in CC or BCC, so we can just keep it blank. Then after that, it is asking us sender email address. So if you have associated multiple email addresses from your Gmail account using which you are sending the email, in this dropdown, you can see all of that. Like I have two email address or aliases in my Gmail account. So you can see all the options I have. And from which particular account or which particular email address we want to send the email, we can select that. Then after that, it is asking us for the sender name. So let's say I want my sender name to be XYZ Marketers. This will be the name. By this name, we are just going to basically send the email. So whenever the user is going to receive the email, as you can see over here, this name will be shown over here, XYZ Marketers. Now after this, what we are going to do, after entering the sender's name over here, it is asking us for the email subject. So we have received the subject line of the email from OpenAI in the previous step. So we'll just click on this field of email subject, and from the drop down from OpenAI responses, we'll select the subject line given by this OpenAI action step and map it over here. Then it is asking us reply to. So if you want to receive the replies to on a specific email address, you can enter that reply to email over here. Right now, we don't want to receive the reply to some different email address, so we can just keep it blank. Then here in email content type, we have two options. Either we can create an HTML based email over here, or we can create a plain email. Right now, because we have generated a plain email, I'm selecting plain over here. But if you want an email with proper formatting and some kind of design, you can generate HTML emails from OpenAI and add it as well. Then in the field of email content, as you can guess from OpenAI responses, we are going to select the response of email body and map it. Then if you want using this action, you can add some kind of file attachments as well with the email. But right now, I just don't want to add any kind of file attachment. So we are just going to keep the field of file name and attachment as blank. Then here we have to select the label, that what is the label we want to basically send. So let's say I'm just selecting a label as category promotions over here. I'm adding the emails which I'm sending in this particular label. And then you have the option to select the signature as well, which you want to add on this email. Now, after adding all the details, you just have to click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that within few seconds, we are going to receive some response over here. And the response is received. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that an email which we have generated using OpenAI, so the same email which was given by OpenAI in the previous step, the same email with the same subject line is being sent to the same lead. So we have basically personalized the cold email for our lead using OpenAI, and we have sent the same email to them on their email address using this AI agent. Now, after sending this email over here, let's check it. We will just go to the email inbox over here, and yes, here you can see that in the email inbox or the sender's email address, you can see that the email is received. If I open this email, here you can see that in this email, you have the same subject line which was given by OpenAI, which was personalized for this particular lead. And also you can see that we have the email content, the same email content personalized for this lead using OpenAI. Also here you can see that the from email, the sender email address is the same email which we have connected in our Gmail action, and receiver email is the same email of the lead which we have entered in our Google spreadsheet. So this means the AI agent which we have built to generate personalized cold emails and send it to our leads, this AI agent is working perfectly fine. Now after building this AI agent in this Google spreadsheet, what you have to do, you just have to enter the details of your lead and select the status over here in the trigger column. Let's say if I select the status over here as send email, you can see automatically the details of these two leads of row number 3 and 4 will be sent to Pabbly Connect. And using this AI agent, automatically a personalized email will be created for these peoples and will be sent to the same lead as well using the AI agent. Now, what is going to happen? All the emails sent on these email addresses are sent to a common inbox, for example. So what we are going to do, we will just go to the email inbox over here and we will see the emails are sent or not. So I just go to email inbox, and yes, here you can see that in this email inbox as well, the email address is sent. This email address is basically personalized for the second email over here, the second lead over here. You can see the email address of the second lead which we have added in our Google spreadsheet named as dummy contact. And we have the complete email personalized for them. Also, you can see that we have the third email over here which is personalized for the third lead named as test dummy. So this is the email address of the lead. The third lead which we had in our Google spreadsheet was named as test dummy over here, as you can see. So in this way, we have tested this AI agent and is working perfectly fine. So not just this, you can build AI agent and connect multiple applications to automate different processes of your business using Pabbly Connect. Also, let me tell you that you will get a clone link of this same AI agent of this workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this AI agent for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan, and in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this AI agent, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.